new car the start of 2022, and it's an absolute piece of art. That car is, and he's done a phenomenal job driving it.
So got beat by voting.
Can we rename him TFO?
What's the
Very, very name.
Faster. We're tired of calling him Junior.
Because we gave it everything it had, and at the end, when this wind light came on, I was like, "Whoa!" That's about the only time I was shocked out there. So, you motivated us to go past. To be honest with you, man.
I was super proud of him with that one too.
Yeah, all these guys, Odoms and Swanstroms, they really, the Ryan Martins, they motivate us.
Yeah.
Believe it, we realize the level that they're on, and it only pushes the guys that want to be there that much harder. So, and we appreciate guys like Odom and Swanstrom and Ryan Martins to really push us.
Dwayne Mills, the Golden Gorilla, because I don't know if you guys know Callie Mills' dad. But that ain't matter. They're gonna get us. They're gonna try to get us next year. They tough. They is tough. That's why I say. Yeah, Ryan Martin is tough too. Just like I say, everybody. Ryan Martin is beyond tough. Yeah, it's a tough field. Just like he was just saying, man. Everybody out there is tough. That's kind of why this year I did a lot of watching. I knew I couldn't keep up. I was a cheerleader. Yeah. So I guarantee you though, like I said, man, the California team, we ain't gonna be as nice next year. I'm gonna tell you right now. A lot of y'all seeing us being super nice. We coming to take hearts, man. We coming to get to the front. So a lot of times we in the front, everybody don't like it. We want to thank everybody for coming in and supporting us. We didn't get many questions. We had a lot of actions, but we didn't get many questions. But hopefully we covered.
We got one more over left. Question right there.
Go ahead.
Right there.
You ever grew son and chipmunk were you into racing? Hey, you believe in beating kids, right?
Man, listen. So this is a good thing. Me and Dwayne was just talking about this, and me and my dad is the same way. Right now, if I go get in our everyday car and I pull up on the side of my dad, he gonna hit the pedal and he's trying to win.
It's locked in.
It's locked in.
Hey, Dad, what's our record?
That's the same thing I say too.
Hey, so Dwayne, what they don't realize is we put you in the position to be where you're at, and when we want to take it from you, we can.
Hey, this is set for life. Things don't change, and you just ain't got it no more.
Hey, listen.
And that's okay.
We don't want to beat their self-esteem down.
Right.
But when they get that big head, we got to drop the
Yeah,
hammer on.
exactly. So I'm trying to build him up. You don't understand. He's doing all these great things, and he want to get beat down. Keep going, because you challenge me, I'm gonna knock you down, boy.
Dad, when you get your car together, just go out there, try to focus on winning next to the
I
other
bet on
people you
Bodie
race,
Jr.
and then we can visit that later on in life when you're ready.
That tell you right there. He gonna be the yes, right.
Money now. Junior, don't worry, we'll call CSPA on you.
Hey, he gonna be the first one I be in testing. Y'all don't even know about it, but he gonna get this one first.
Nah, but we talk about this, and I get this every day at the No Prep King races. And Dwayne and Country contested this. Racing with your family, man, going out there and seeing the love people show to y'all, it's nothing that compares to that. So I appreciate and definitely love doing this with my father.
That's the big deal, man. It's like when you see the families out there racing together, man. It's a feeling that you can't explain. It's a man. To be honest with you, I can stop racing. I get just as much satisfaction as watching him racing. Y'all see me, I can't even jump no more, but I be jumping this high when he win, man. I done do a few uppercuts and everything else out there. So just the emotions that we have behind watching your family. It's the same thing with these guys like Brandon and his dad. They out there, you know what I mean? Him and his dad don't race, but his dad is right there with him. When we out there, a lot of people that cruise, they cruise with their family, their brothers and their sisters and their dads.
Their
moms and stuff. It's a bunch of families out here. It's a great feeling, man. Actually, the drag racing sport alone is a family-oriented community. Even if we don't race together, we go in each other's pits and we borrow parts and we talk about, we sit up and we nighttime with barbecue hot dogs and stuff like that. This is a big old family gathering, man. It's one thing when I learned how to drag race. It opened up a whole new world for me because I seen other people that's willing to help you, and as soon as your car breaks down, they push you off the lanes and push you off the road. It taught me a lot, man, as a young kid going racing with my dad, and I just appreciate being a part of the mentality that this sport carries.
So maybe I missed it before you say that. I know you're trying to deflect on
He ain't
that.
never gonna say that.
Where was that again?
I would say it for you.
Dwayne, here we go.
I would say it for you.
This is made up.
It's 2-0, and the last time it was a lot of space in between us.
How much space?
See, I have an advantage.
About 2 buses.
I can change her tune up. Hey, this is how bad I am. I sent her to the grocery store to get ice. We were
Hey, you did
exhibition
hit
racing.
like Mario.
I went up and made a pass and said, she ain't coming.
I counted that as a win. I was like, no, that's not how it works.
Oh man, so, but he got his little record, and y'all gonna see. Want to talk to us about anything? Another thing I was telling people too, I had mentioned, was this Street Outlaws organization is really growing, and a lot of people who want to be a part of this, you got an opportunity. Sam and the rest of the Street Outlaws, Sam and Jen, they keep the doors open. There's a Street Outlaw, in MPK there's a class called Futures, and anybody is able to race futures. So one thing about this show, and they always elaborate that, it's a race show as well as character. So if you come to the show and you guys have character, they're always looking for new talent. We all getting old. I ain't no spring chicken. So there's always opportunity for new people, new characters to come in and do great, and also race against us. You get out there, you get in the future. There's another class called Outlaw Big Tire, and a lot of us, if you lose in the first round, a lot of people use that opportunity to test, and it's an opportunity for anybody in the public who feel like they want to show their talent to compete against us. So, you guys just know when you're watching this show, and you guys love to watch racing, and you got racers out there, you got family, you got young kids. There's opportunity. This is not a closed off group. Not a lot of, you can't go, and I'm not talking about them, but you can't go to an HRA and go compete with them. You just can't. You gotta race in a totally different category. Out here with us, you got an opportunity to become an outlaw. And the same opportunity we was given is out there for everybody. Don't think that we was given anything. We earned this spot. All of us, we worked real hard. We was outlaws when we were discovered, and we also given the same opportunity to everybody else. Hey,
I have a question.
who are you first?
After Tony McKinney, who oils down the track more than
Oh, that's a good.
Definitely Doc, though. Yeah, definitely
I was
Doc.
gonna say, I was gonna guess Doc. Yeah. See and get your opinion.
At least we're in the same bracket somewhere.
Hey, that's a good. Tell a brother to say that.
James has made a good point that whenever we draw Tony, normally he don't even make the trip because on the burnout there's oil everywhere.
Hey, I remember what was that? Norwalk? No, National
That
Trail.
was fuel.
Yeah, Boots said, "You do this shit every time."
Hey, and then Tony want to break down at the start line every time, and then he want to fight. His crew want to argue with you, man. He's going to wait 3 days for him to get his car fixed. He was like, "Oh, man, what you wait for?" I'm like, "Tony, do this shit every time. What did you do?"
It was a rough year.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, well, that's good. There's so much goes on, but a lot of people don't get to see all the drama that happens. But it's a lot of drama out there, y'all. It's tough getting down that track. Tell them, Tony.
If you keep oil in them, they'd be
We just start putting extra in it.
We can tell.
Hey, Tony, I tell you what, that's a good way to get you an oil sponsor, man. Tell me your oil too far out.
Tony, I want to know, do you get your oil by the 55-gallon drum?
We got 1 10-gallon tote in our tote.
That's the best way to buy it.
That's a good one, man.
But it does bring up a point that there's so many things that can go wrong. A $5 fitting will drop all the oil out of the motor on the track, grenade the engine. Now the rods are on the track. It's unfortunate that Tony bought all those $5 fittings.
We put AC lines on the damn thing so it quit leaking.
But it is, that's how hard this is. You have to go over the car, over and over and over again, looking for the hairline cracks in an oil hose or fuel hose. Small fuel line cracks, cars on fire. I mean, there's so many things that can keep you from winning a race, and there's only one way to win a race, and it's get through a field of 32 killers without putting all the oil on the track or your fuel, or finding the wall, or drawing Ryan Martin, and then drawing Justin Swanstrom, and then drawing whoever else, Lizzie, whatever, over and over again. So
You don't get to end by just pure chance. I mean, 5 rounds is a lot of rounds of racing, and you're gonna run into a killer every time. That's what makes it really tough, and that much better when you win one. I'm sure I haven't done that yet, but I'm sure it's the greatest thing when you win one.
You're right. I can't wait to get that feeling. One more question.
I have a lot of questions. How did Bodie Jr. become such a better driver than you?
Years of watching.
You missed that one.
He still got it. He'll show you.
Okay.
Sam. Well,
But you gotta figure, when he started racing, that was 1937. He started racing with technology.
hey, but see, I still look young though. So when I they're not gonna believe me.
You do.
Now you don't get how many times I get. So it's Bodie your brother or uncle?
Oh,
I got a question. So in 2023, outside of your team, who do you think is going to make the biggest improvement that you might be surprised by?
Team-wise?
Team or driver? Each one of you. Who do you think is going to make the biggest improvement?
Other than us?
2022? Yeah, other than you guys.
I'm gonna say it quick, Bodie.
No, he's talking about
Other than you all.
He's talking about other than us.
What do you think is going to make the biggest improvement?
That's a good question. I think I can answer that.
So like an underdog, maybe?
I don't think they're underdog because a lot of people don't know where they came from. We came from the same world, and I think Low Country, man, he's definitely a team leader. He came in, he's a team leader, only been racing here for several years, and he's a team captain already.
Yeah.
Co-captain, same thing. He made it up to captain status, and that just lets you know the determination they got behind him. We always got to watch out for them. So his team is kind of sketchy. He got 2 people today, and he teaming up, splitting up.
He's building.
Best believe that he's going to be somebody you got to worry about always. Cause
And I mean, I think they proved that because I've never seen anybody turn a car around after crashing like he did in the amount of time that they did. Like
Yeah,
that's
pretty amazing.
unheard of. Like that's, most people would have tapped out on the first day by the time they got down to the chassis shop, much less, 0 sleep and come back and really make a car down the racetrack. It's pretty incredible. Like I can't say that enough. For me to just, that's the biggest respect I got for that. I can tell you.
A lot of the younger generation, it's kind of tough to, see their vision, but we have, in my personal opinion, we have 3 of the younger racers that hold this sport together. We got Justin, we got Bodie Jr., we got Brandon James right here, and these guys are for me personally, the pinnacle of the younger generation. That there is still hope out there for this generation. We got junior dragster racers coming up. That's the future of this sport, and we're fortunate enough to have, in my opinion, Callie Mills as well. This is a young sport, and I'm super honored to race with these young people, and super proud of them too.
So yeah, definitely. So okay. Yeah, that we told him that they know that we gonna definitely kick ass. That's the plan. The country's it's gonna be tough for you this year, buddy.
Okay.
You need to put Swan Gang up there so you can drill him.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, just come up here and talk a little bit, man. Come up here and
Come on up, Justin.
give these people some advice.
Everybody give him a hand. Callie, come on up, girl.
They didn't give us the time to talk like they did in California, so we just were like, hey, let us talk.
How do we
I definitely already give her.
Oh,
Thank you.
no, she's all right.
Royalty over here.
He got it.
Are y'all got any questions?
So, our plans for Team Swan Gang this season is to get more people, right, Justin? Anyone who have any applications, please submit to either Justin or I, because, you know, it's just two of us, and we've said all season it feels like when we're on camera, it feels like we're on a date, and it's weird. So,
It's better y'all than us.
yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so moving on next year, I do want to expand the team. I have a pretty good vision with it. We've done pretty well so far. Callie did well. She was struggling a little bit in the beginning, but towards the end of the year, she was starting to go rounds. And I think at it's the last race, right?
Yeah, but we're not supposed to talk about that.
Okay, yeah.
Well, yeah, what I would say, but she went more rounds and everything. She got better, and then next year, she's just going to be a better driver and everything. Both of us have been in wrecks. We've came back. We've done well. I'm happy to have her on my team. Everybody's kind of already on a team, so I got to go to like the future class. There's a lot of great future racers that are in the future class, so we're going to be looking for everything.
For over 20 years, and it's very seldom that I've ever seen a team, let alone a driver, turn and just really get as motivated to stay on track and keep pursuing your dreams. So, big props to you and your dad and your team for doing that, because it's not very common. There's a lot of people that just flat out, they'll throw the towel in and all they want to get back to the shop, whatever. So, awesome on your part. And
Thank you.
and second is, what is the catalyst that had you pull away from T-Max and form your own?
I got asked that a lot, and it's no disrespect to anybody. I talked to Robin Roberts before I made my decision. I was on Team X. Robin was the captain, and we actually became, I guess I want to say, pretty good friends. And towards the end, he was talking about the following year. He's like, hey, what do we do, like a co-captain deal? And like I told him, I feel like this is a branding for me. This is my job. This is a business. So I felt like I always wanted my own team. You know, you got Ryan Martin with the 405. You got Bodie over here. You got Disco D. I wanted a team. So I was trying to figure out ways that I could be able to have my own team. So whenever he approached me with that option, I actually let him know. I said, hey, I'm thinking about actually branching off and doing my own team. And luckily, I got with Sam, Jen, and all of them, and they thought it was a cool idea. So I was actually honored that they gave me the opportunity to be able to do it. And then I was like, well.
So more pressure on us because there's less of us, and you guys don't want to lose to a woman girl. You know, I mean, it's just like the ultimate, you know, kick in the balls. I would say to like lose, not only lose but lose to a girl. But I'm really lucky. You know, me and Kayla and Lizzie, we're all friends. You know, we want to beat each other on the track, but I always cheer for them. So I'm lucky, and we're lucky to have supporters. You know, most people play girls against each other like, oh, we don't like them or whatever, but I'm very lucky to have Lizzie and Kayla's support. So
I'm sure Barry will take Larry.
All right, next question.
Next question. No questions.
So with Justin and you and Callie, y'all trying to find some more people for your team, how do you go about doing that if you say you're looking into futures, but the futures don't get pulled up until their time? So how do you go about trying to build a team and the people that are running the futures, if they got to run a whole season there, are you going that route? Or, and you know, you hear the scuttlebutt amongst the pits, some people aren't happy on some teams in the back lines, or because there's going to be some switching up, some people moving and making moves at the end of the year, and you guys making a team that way, or how are y'all going to go about making a team?
Well,
are you stealing any racing?
No. I've already made that clear. You taught me that in the construction business. I won't go and look at other teams and try to take their members. If somebody wanted to come, and I've been approached by a lot, and I'll let them know I'm 100% honest. When I suck, I suck. I do good, I do good. Callie will tell you. Towards the beginning, I mean, she almost had a grand opening, grand closing because she got on Swan Gang and was almost taken off because she kept losing. But then she turned it around, so we were good. But
No, I would never steal another teammate, crew member, or whatever. If they were to approach me and they, got let go, they didn't like their deal, maybe we'll talk about it for the future deal. They just got to prove their deal and try to get in. That's the game plan. I don't have no pool like that, but everybody's already kind of on a team right now. So right now it's just us two, and we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out.
I think that there, honestly, I have to talk to Justin, but I think that there is a few people that aren't happy with their teams and carrying their teams that potentially could move over to our team. But that's just something me and Justin are going to have to talk
So that's what
about.
I'm saying. If you can't pull from the future.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all game.
Dahlia still, I love
I mean, Justin, he's a little rough around the edges, but I can kind of do some sneaky stuff. It's fine.
If you can't pull from the futures and if you don't get anybody else to come over, then you'll potentially have a 2-car team next year again.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it.
We're just going to have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to take not only us, but, we'll have to talk to other people. I know I've had people come up to me and ask me about it, and there's different situations, so I think we'll just have to get together and figure out if we're going to allow them or if they want to come over.
We're just going to go ahead and take Kayla because the South don't need her.
So one thing about the California, we can answer that question for ourselves too. One thing about the California team, if we got a badass racer and he's from California and he wants to commit and come race futures, we would put him on our team because he's still going to be a part of our team. And then when he get picked and allowed to come up, then he'll have the opportunity to run with us. So we'll have teammates. California will have teammates in the future. You know what I mean? They'll
So is Marty Robinson returning with y'all next year? Wasn't he running future?
Marty Robinson was running future. I'm not sure what he's going to do next year. Marty Robinson, he's got a lot on his plate. He's not like a full-time racer like us. This is all we do. So I can't really answer that. But if he did, we'd definitely love to have him over here.
All the young guns.
Hey, what they were saying the other thing? Denied. We need our youngsters. There's a good job, Callie, but it didn't happen.
Y'all want to talk to Boosted? He's right here. Come on, Boosted.
We're done.
We gotta go.
Then turn the music on.
Well, thank you guys again, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Thank everybody for coming out. I think that they have a big announcement coming up right after this, so everybody stay put. Somebody else will be up on stage. We appreciate you guys coming out.
You didn't bring your car? No, I didn't. I thought that's what we talked about. So that's enough. You're declining again.
Those of you that are talking, please leave. My name is Sam, and I know everyone kind of knows what this announcement's about, but we're going to go over it anyway. And we had a great time here being at PRI. This is kind of our first trade show. It's not what we're accustomed to. We don't do this, but we did it. So we've had a lot of success in kind of relaying our message and what we're planning to do next year. I think this is one of the bigger things we're going to announce here. And the Street Outlaws brand obviously started 11, 12 years ago. I don't even remember. Thousands and thousands of episodes later, we keep obviously audibling and making it better, and always never sitting on our laurels and saying, hey, you know what? This is good enough. And so continuing with that trend, we have a lot of stuff coming up in 2023 that's different, including this. And we didn't think we'd ever be able to accomplish this, but it's kind of been a journey that we're learning along the way. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Busu, who kind of can tell us what we're going to be doing. We obviously have our No Prep Kings for 15 events next year, and we have some special announcement today of what we're going to do. This we've never done, and we hopefully don't mess it up.
We probably won't. Well, actually, you've got me doing it, so I might mess it up. But
you're right.
That's okay. That's okay. Look, the Street Outlaws brand, so we've been all over the nation, right? We've raced the fastest guys we could find, regardless where they were from in the great United States of America. So how do you top that? You top that by taking Street Outlaws to the world. And what I mean to the world is we are taking our No Prep Kings guys to Australia. We are going to go to Australia, have 4 events at 4 different tracks. So that is the first step, right, in racing the world. Now, I don't know how you top that, Sam. Race the universe. We're going to go to Mars next. I mean, what's after that?
I don't know how many countries there are in the world, but there are a lot of them, so I'm sure they all drag race somewhere.
That's right. So, but Australia is the first stop in this Street Outlaws versus the world. Again, 4 cities. Let's see, I got to remember the names here. Perth, Willowbank, Sydney. Sydney, that sounds fun. And then the last one will be Calder. All right, and that'll take place. We're going to go in February.
February, that's correct. And on top of that, we see a couple other guys up here. Come on up.
Oh, hello.
So not only are we going to take our No Prep Kings guys, we're also going to take 2 guys who are going to have a lot of fun with some kangaroos.
A little slower.
Dates, end of February is
There
when
you
we're
go.
starting. End of February.
You'll barely make it back in time.
Since he's from Australia, I think you guys need to tag up with him to get some tips and tricks. And I heard you're not supposed to be anywhere near the Outback at night, like driving in there, because if you get broke down, it's going to be bad things happen.
Okay. How long's the flight? 14?
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm gonna have to
I'm
get
guessing
down on
you're
this
the wife.
New York accent. I'm lost on this.
New York.
I'm listening.
It's not
but
New York. They're from
it's
Australia.
Well, I know, but it's a little off.
I'm probably gonna fall in love in Australia.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, Ryan.
Any other questions? Good question, by the way. Thank you. Yes, sir.
So you guys responsible for shipping your own cars over there, or are they handling that with a...
We got great people in line to be able to make sure all that goes down, because we're not really that smart.
They're going to be on a boat. They're going to be on a boat for a while, floating in the ocean. So.
Say we got great, I got my crew guy Sunshine doing it right now.
That's bad.
Any other questions?
I want to box a kangaroo.
You want to box a kangaroo up? How illegal is it to bring a kangaroo back? Hardly unlikely. So you're going to have to fight it, knock it out, and drag it and put it back in the
I'm
container.
not sure who's going, because they haven't told us no list or anything, but I guarantee if Jerry goes, he'll fight.
He's going to fight a kangaroo?
Yeah.
We should get him to fight a kangaroo.
What now? Oh, everyone up here is going for sure. See, they don't even tell us that yet. But if Jerry goes,
Chris, you made it.
I guarantee he'll fight a kangaroo.
You made it, dude. Chris, you made it.
Oh, wait. He didn't notice me up here. Never mind.
Found a loophole.
Except.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
Are y'all
flag.
shipping cars next week or the week after?
What's that?
Are y'all shipping cars next week or week after?
Your dad has a lot of questions, man.
He has a lot of
We don't talk.
questions.
Do you talk to your son?
We don't
I feel
talk.
like y'all don't talk to each other?
Nah, we don't-
No, he's
we
just
don't
in the dark.
coordinate.
Okay.
He just comes to the track at 2 and that's
Justin has all the info for you,
Well, I'm
Corey.
just asking, how long does it take to get cars over there if y'all are not racing until February?
Well, February is when we start racing, but I think the car's got to be on a boat here in the next week or 2, right? Monday.
Monday.
So you're going straight from here to the, okay. Straight from here
This
to
is
the,
new.
yeah.
This is new to us, but from what I was told, it's going to take a little while to get over there. They got us big old list of what we got to do to be able to take cars over there. Kai's not allowed to have no nitrous, so we'll figure out how he's going to work. Ryan, he's good. Yeah, they're allowed to run in one over there, right? Okay, so Ryan will be good. Kai, we're still trying to figure him out right now.
Wow, Kai. Time to make the switch now. Some type of blower. I don't even want to.
My car's already in the container, already.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They have to run up nitrous in Australia though, right? I mean, they gotta have nitrous.
He can answer, is nitrous legal in Australia? Is M1 legal in Australia? M1's not? You can't have alcohol in Australia? Okay, what about unleaded fuel or leaded fuel? Unleaded only.
All right, hold on. I can see how this is going. Can we get your name and number so we can over there?
Yeah, like I said, you need to talk to this guy.
Guy to tell us
He
what
can
we're
be
going to
your
do.
advisor. Yeah, he can be your advisor. Lizzie showed up.
Lizzie!
Look at her. She must have it right.
You went out late last night?
No. Me and him were in bed.
Well then.
Street Outlaw only fans. Did y'all go out the night before?
What?
Did you go out the night before?
Yeah, we seen you fall over a table.
You know, like,
It was a rough night.
they have social media.
All right, next question. Right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm just wondering if you guys already have some racers lined out over there, what kind of caliber of cars you guys are going to be running?
It don't matter. Anyone. Right? Is that the right answer? Anyone.
Anybody with any social media that we could look up and get an idea who you guys are going to be running?
I don't know who's lined up, but my guess is.
Honestly, I don't know either.
Gotcha.
Who's fast over there? Back from Australia. Who can we race?
Give us a couple names.
Frank Marchese.
Like it?
Both. Say that again.
Both.
Small.
Yeah, give us the fastest one of each. Fastest big tire guy, fastest small tire guy.
And if you could put them in order for us, that'd be really nice.
That also.
And they both have to race Ryan.
And then tell us how fast they go also. So we know
Me and
that.
Justin and Kai run them after they run Ryan.
Yeah.
No, they run Ryan in the finals. We race them first. You gotta do all the dirty work.
All right, any other questions?
There's like 150 of y'all. You got to be able to say something.
Yeah. Any question. It
They
doesn't
see
seem
your only fans. They don't want to talk to you. Dude.
I don't have a whole lot of fans. It's okay. But the fans I do got are loyal.
So we heard that y'all don't run leaded fuel over there either. That's terrible for nitrous guys.
What are you going to do, Kai?
We're gonna run pump gas, man. Hope for the best.
Knock, knock. That's your Rod's talking,
You
baby.
take a couple motors with you? You got the motors loaded up too?
Well, it's a small tire for me, so it's a little small block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be good.
I think it's going to be fun, though. Like I said yesterday, I never really got to do any kind of traveling with racing. I've been racing a long time, but I never got to do any travel racing until I got part of MPK. And now MPK takes us almost everywhere. California, New York, we're up in Minnesota, Texas, all that stuff. So now being able to actually go to another place, I mean, for me, it's going to be awesome because you get to race, but also the experience.
What's the weather going to be like in February, March over there?
Yeah, that's a good one. No, hold on. What's hot? Because I'm from Florida, so I know a lot of these states I go to, they're like, it's hot and there's humidity, and it's not. Like, Florida's a different ballgame.
What's the temperature in February? What? He said 100 plus.
Well, do y'all have humidity?
Yeah, dude, look where it's at on the map.
Hold on, let's talk about the animals, because I've heard y'all got No, big kangaroo. Did you see the big ass snake on Facebook?
Not just that, y'all got big spiders too.
They got
right?
snakes on fucking 15 foot long.
That's in Australia. I don't know if they're anywhere else, but these birds will just randomly attack you for no reason. But then they have a memory, so if they see you again, like years later, they will attack you again.
Years later?
Is it true? Is it true?
Only in
Oh,
September.
so September's macro.
So we're good.
Okay, we're good then.
All right, right there.
Actually, at Willow Bank, they got signs that say, "Be aware of poisonous snakes in
Trust me, I see them on Facebook all the time.
We're going there. We're going to Willowbank, guys.
Snakes ain't that big a deal.
What do you
Yep,
mean?
it's right there.
I watched that one snake. It picked up the whole dude. 6'1". That means, listen, I know I'm fat, but I can still get taken away. Stinky, you good?
Bring you back.
Balls, the cameras better be rolling the whole time because there ain't no telling what's going to happen down here.
All these people are going to think of Kai Kelly as a bet welcher.
Well, they already think that anyway, man.
Oh, he takes them back.
Whoa. Hold up, what
Scott
happened?
Taylor's money out there on the streets. We know that motherfucker back out.
Wow.
Hey, you've seen firsthand that Kai Kelly light on the street.
Hey, that ain't
Now
what
you
Scott
know.
told me though. On the back line, Scott told me, he said, you know I won that fucking race.
The human eye can't see it.
Let me tell you what he said.
They make a call.